Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Pro Cycling Manager 2019. It's Stage Racer, episode number 29. 18-kilometer time trial here for the USA Championships. My second shot at claiming a national championship jersey. I came really close last year. Really close in that first season. We'll see if I can go one better. I've got the form for it. I'm in a fitness peak. We'll see if we can nail it down and make something of this one. I am among the favorites, but that doesn't necessarily make me the favorite. Never caring whether I'm actually a favorite or not. Team objective, naturally, is win the race. The one thing going for me, though, is I do have the form for it. So, time trial 79, prologue 80, and let's see, we're just north of halfway between time trial and prologue. So, I'd say I'm at about 79.4 for this 18-kilometer race. 4K and energy is pretty sufficient. Race day condition is a +3, by the way. It looks like we might be able to push a little bit harder even later. Coming up on the first checkpoint, 1 second down on Joey Roskopf. And again, with a little bit of energy to burn, so that could be good. And we have some downhill to the finish. So downhill to the finish, one little uphill section coming, but that 76 is holding pretty steady as we've just done our biggest elevation change here on the course. They can start pushing to 77 here fairly soon, but we're going to have another uphill. Ease off. 77 again. Kind of hovering between it now. Just 1 second off the pace, and nobody else has come in. Van Garderen's 4 seconds off the pace. He's definitely one of the favorites. Chad Haga is the favorite, 12 seconds off the pace for him. Here's the biggest climb of the day. Let's attack it. Come on.
That's the
best by 11 seconds, so we've picked up 12 seconds on Roskopf. Craddock is 22 down. We are well up, but I have not seen those couple favorites. Van Garderen, 16 seconds down for him. Still on an 80, but with that downhill to the end, I think we can manage to stay. 78. Don't lose it too soon. There's the downhill. There's the downhill. Just a momentary. Here we go. Coming up on the end. There's another. Yes, 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 yes. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Into the lead. Chad Haga was 36 seconds down at the second checkpoint. We're 25 seconds clear of Roskopf. That's 26 seconds in the right direction from the first checkpoint. Van Garderen 35 seconds behind. Chad Haga. Chad Haga, the last one coming in. I think we might have it. Chad Haga in 8th. That's it. There you go. That's the biggest win of our career thus far. U.S. individual time trial national champion. That's a distinctive jersey that we get to wear for the entire upcoming year. Nearly a half minute clear. Claim the victory. And of course, the team is only going to be slightly satisfied with that one. Ironically. It is what it is. Yeah, there you go. Good. Pat on the back. Here you go. 2% satisfaction. They are 2% satisfied by that. Positively, but still. 2%. 15 points of progression for a 20-year-old to become the U.S. National Time Trial Champion. Again, a system that I still don't quite get. And I was not the favorite. Not the favorite, people. I was up there. I was certainly a contender. Didn't surprise anyone that I won. But not the favorite. One of these days, the system will be adjusted. Alright, folks. We're coming up on the end of the month as well. So, here we go. The first. Okay, it's the first. It'll be the first. So, teammate request. No. We're good. I have no good teammates anyway to request. So, hey. We move on. There we go. We've hit July. Our training for June has always given us 65 points. And we have now hit a new level. So, we are going to get some attribute improvements. A skill point as well. Go straight into this here. So climber would give us an 80 mountain, downhill, resistance +2, stamina +1, very much like that. Let's see what else we get. Time trial not happening. No. Sprinter not interested. Puncher could be a thing. I don't mind taking one hills point. But only +1 on the resistance, so definitely not going to go that way. Northern Classics, no, that's okay. I like a flat rating, but that's okay. Stage races, okay, how are we looking? We do get a prologue point, but the resistance is only +1. Climber gives us a +2 in that department. That is clearly, to me, the most important thing you can have. Resistance rating. Period. Nothing else matters as much as that. You can't do anything without decent resistance. Whether you're a sprinter, whether you're a climber, you could do time trial. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. Alright, so mountain rating is going to hit 80. That's going to start pushing us up there towards elite. We're not quite there yet because of that resistance, but 2 more points of it, now into the 70s, it's going to get a little bit more tolerable. And we're still on this fitness peak for a while. So you add 2, 3, 4 points daily to that total, and all of a sudden we're mid-70s. And you add a couple points to the mountain, 2, 3 points there, low 80s, and we become a contender. Chance to change schedule, not happening, but we do have contract update with the dossier and CCC. Hey, we're into the green. We are into the green with a C. Yes, there is another C after the first 2 C's. I know somebody's asked what CCC stands for before, and they got a really tongue-in-cheek kind of answer to that during one of the races, and I'm not so sure myself what it stands for, and I've actually done a little bit of research into CCC and their Polish, not American background, even though they still have an American background, but they are officially registered in Poland. Okay, and finally we get to the skill point. Super leader. I haven't seen much out of this. I really haven't, but let's continue with it. Yeah, the network I don't need. I'm already into the green, so we're fine with the promotion to CCC. And I should level up again before the start of the year. Next year, I'm going to want to start doing some discovery points as we move into a World Tour, as it's going to matter a bit more. Let's take that super leader, take another bonus to it, and there you go. Road race, national championships, a chance to make it a double, going for both. No team support at all, though. That's a rough prospect. And it's the Winston-Salem course. They're calling it a sprint, but it's a fair amount of undulation there. It's not going to be It's not going to be a sprint. But it's a long stage, 187K, and it's a small looping course that we're going to see a lot of laps on. So I'll jump in when things get a bit tough late on, and this will not be a full group finish. I'm not even on the top 10 favorites list, so we'll see if my team finally takes a step back and says, no, you don't have to go win this thing. We don't expect you to win every freaking race that you ever enter. Yeah. This race is looking more and more like a difficult prospect. We're still Greensboro, but this is the alternate course. This is the sprint version. And while it does have some uphill sections to it, and some downhill sections to it, they're always very, very brief. And so there's not much damage to it. As I go to get water here one last time. We've got a very small field. 41 riders is all. We've got only a single rider in the break. Minute and a half clear. He's toast. He's not going anywhere. So we are coming down to a sprint. I have no team support because I'm the only rider for my team that's an American. I'm nowhere near in the favorites. My team objective is just to finish in the top 30. There's only 41 riders. That is not difficult to do. Should not be difficult to do anyway. Should be able to at least pull off a top 20 on this one. We have 2 riders off the front as we speed things up. Still 43K. I actually had the additional objective of getting into the break for a while late in the stage, and I would love to do that, but this is not the kind of stage to do that. There's a little too much pace in the field. Breakaways are not holding, they're not staying away. The little uphill, the undulation could favor me, but not enough. My flat rating, even with the condition, is a 63 today. I've drew a 0, so I'm not looking terribly strong. So I'm not in contention for this jersey by any means. I think I'm just going to go for the objective of trying to get into the top 30 and pick up a few points that way. 25K to go. Field's back together. There's no breakaway right now. But again, pace is a little bit too much. I think I just need to sit in the group. My combination of lower resistance, I can finally call lower, it's not terrible anymore, but also a really low flat rating is just not conducive to solo breakaway. Field just split, 27 riders, that already puts me into the top. Yo-yo! .39 riders, thinned out slightly. 38. Plenty of riders are getting dropped from the pace, and you can see real attack here. This is a large attack. I'm trying to go 99 and I'm slipping to the back, so everybody is up effort and in attack mode. Bring ourselves forward. We're down to 9K. 1 rider left off the front. Rally rider, Carpenter. Here comes Barta and Wolf. 7.5K to go. I have to keep these guys in check, but I don't want to be the one doing it here. 6K, use our gel. 2 more off the front.
5 kilometers remaining.
4.5K. Looking for a chance to maybe attack. Get a last moment breakaway. Gel's kicked in. Accelerate here. Get to the front. Got a little uphill section coming. 2.3K. I want to attack this little uphill section. This is my chance. There's the uphill. We're off the front. Now we just effort, and then sprint it out again. Here come the actual sprinters. Top two, Daniel King, Ben King takes the win over Gregory Daniel. William Bartha takes third, Ross Cup fourth. I'm just outside of the top 10 in 13th. Well ahead of my objective. I'll take it. I wish we had the other course. Maybe next year. I think that's one, from what I've seen, I think it's one improvement in the game this year is you do start to get alternating courses year by year. So, lucky number 13. Not 2 jerseys, just the one. But not a bad result at all, considering it was a sprint. Just that little separation off the front with 2K to go gave me just enough positioning-wise that the sprint easily passed me, but the rest of the field didn't come with them. So, I get an exceptional evaluation and a bad evaluation, but combined, that's 33 points. And we're up to full satisfaction. We are now going to push a little bit deeper into the Österreich Rundfahrt, the international version. So we are heading to the actual Tour of Austria. We begin with the most unusual of stages here at the Tour of Austria. It's 8 stages in all, and stage number 1 is a prologue of 800 meters. Yeah, 800 meter prologue up a mountainside. So it's all uphill. And the objective is to win the stage. This is going to be crazy, theoretically. I mean, it's only a 3-minute climb. But that's 3 minutes to go 800 meters. That's quite a bit. That is not a hefty pace, meaning it's going to be quite steep. So it's not your normal time trial rating, it's more of your mountain rating than anything. And yeah, so right now Connor Swift is quickest with 2:58. It's 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So we're definitely talking about small gains. But Tusveld right now already in 20th was 26 seconds down a moment ago, and before he gets bumped down a couple spots. Pedrero goes fastest now, same time though as Swift. So Swift would still technically be in the lead as he made that time first. Still 70 riders away before I go, but this is a strange one because you have zero room for error. And unfortunately, with 800 meters, it is so dang fast that you're going to have to guess and hope. I mean, theoretically, it should be 99 flat out because it's only 800 meters. I don't think it's going to work quite like that, but I do think it should be in the 90s. But where in the 90s, effort-wise? You leave it on auto, but we're not going to do as well. Team objective is win. If I'm one of the favorites, and if I'm going to have any chance at winning, I can't leave it up to the AI. So I've got to get control right away. I've got to micromanage the first few meters and see how we're doing. We're almost there now. Beck just came across 9 seconds down, now 16th as he drops down the order a little bit. Get a little support there as we get a little closer. We are into the team leaders, 71, 61, 51. So this is just about everybody. Okay, here we go. Petrero's still quickest. Stephen Williams has also gotten up there. Connor Swift. Those 3. That's the time to beat. Now, I think it's going to be a 90. If it's way less than that, I'm screwed. This is prologue, 76 rating, but this is so steep uphill. Looks like I'm at 11.2% right off the bat. That's the apparent what we have. Resistance way higher today at 77, so bar should be a healthy one for me. My mountain rating in 83. I'm capable. I've got 2 riders to go after myself till we get to the end of the field. So I'm not sure where I'm at. I think I need to set it a little higher. Okay, 90. Kamna just went fastest. Too hard. 88. 89. 90. 91. 93. 96. 95. 99. Into the lead. 3 seconds quicker. But yeah, see how crazy that was trying to get that just right where I ran out of energy right on the line? Viviani, last one. I've got this. I've got this. I most certainly do. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And I open up the Österreich Rundfahrt with a stage victory. Prologue victory, but still. I'll take it. By the way, this has taken on a new tag. It's now the International Österreich Rundfahrt because they now also have a continental version to this race, which I've participated in with my career mode in, I don't know, maybe last year. Can't remember for sure with the previous team or the other series. Sometimes it gets a little tricky trying to keep track when I have 4 active series. This Stage Racer, the Classics Rider, and then my 2 career modes, the 2018 and the 2019 career modes. So, you know, sometimes I'm like, which one was that? Alright. It's clear. We've got the lead. I've got a bunch of jerseys that they gave me. That was only stage 1. That was only 800 meters. And it was only good. But it was worth 21 points with all those lead positions, so I suppose I'll take it. Also, the manager's satisfaction after some decay, rising back up. We're now cruising through stage number 4. Moved ahead a bit because the last 2 stages were both sprint stages. Of course, I'm not capable in that department, so easier to just scoot on by. And speaking of, scooting right on through the field to the finish line first in both stages was Elia Viviani. So Viviani takes both stage 2 and 3, but I still hold the leader's jersey in this race. Reason being, Viviani was more than 20 seconds down. It was large field bunch sprints both times. And as we go over this penultimate climb of the day, it does thin the peloton some, but not much. 72 riders are left. I have Restrepo, Tarme, and Beck with me, and here comes the rain as we get into the final 17 kilometers. Now, this final climb, here's the profile. Very steep. Especially the final 700 meters or so. Perfect grounds for me, and I've got some guys. So I think what I need to do with these 3 is I need to get them coming forward. And let's bring it on down. I'm going to set up a mini sprint train, and we will try to attack the base with these teammates. Oh, everybody's here. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so Tarme, Restrepo, who's going to be the strongest? More puncher, actually. We're looking at Hill's rating because we're going to try to go pretty hard and fast. So Restrepo looks to be the best, maybe Beck after that. So Restrepo is the guy that I want to protect. Let's set him up to a higher rating. And Beck, you're going to protect Restrepo. Tarme, even though you're already doing it, I'm going to tell you to protect me so that you actually stick with the command. Where did Tarme go? Oh, there he is. How did you disappear like that? What's wrong with my eyes? I'm going blind. I Actually, kind of. I think I'm going to need glasses soon. I used to have such good vision. Better than 2020. And then age. Oh, age. You're not my friend. Alright, we're almost there. We are almost there now, so let's go ahead. It's already 5K. It's amazing how fast that happens. So here we go. Sprint train. Restrepo. And then back. Tarme. And Tarme. Step on out, buddy. Step on out. Alright, we're inside 5K, but it's pretty steep. That's why I'm waiting. Molina is back. Where's Molina? Yeah, nope. You're done. Field's back up to 90 riders here as we hit the base. I'm going to hang back just a little bit. How about with Beck? Nope, we're not. Because we're going to go 95 here for Tarbe. 3.3K to the finish. .7, 99, 99, 2.5. Back. Go, buddy, go, buddy. Go, buddy, go. 2K. 1.8. Starting to pull out ahead. Good pace from Beck here. 1.6. Restrepo. Come on, come on. You've got a good hills rating. You've got a good hills rating. It's going to pull us ahead a little bit. And there you go. 1K to go. 1K to go. And we're going to attack. We're going to attack 900 meters. 700 meters. This is that steepest section. We back off a little bit. Here comes Max Shockman. Sprint. Sprint. Yeah, yeah. Shockman and I have pulled away. He's the other favorite. I think he's in the same boat I am, just wheeling and dealing. Yellow bar, red bar gone. There we go. We got it. Second victory. And we've got a break. 20 seconds. 21 seconds. 21 seconds is the gap. We'll see if that's given. It is classified as a hill stage. Kamna takes third. Conrad, Pedrero, Franchini, Williams, Groschartner, Bizcarra, and Rybalkin. That was a tough final climb. And for a change, a big change, my team did a really good job in that lead out. Guaranteed, I do not win that stage without that lead out. They burnt themselves out quick, but they worked hard. They pushed me to the front, and they got me to just over what, 1.5K from the finish. So they only led me out for 2.5K. They did not last long, but they did well. They got me right at the front in the perfect position. And I just had to finish the job. That'll extend my lead. 20-second gap. 20-second gap through 18th, and then it's a 57-second gap. Restrepo was up there. And there you go. So Max Shockman is 8 seconds behind. He was, what, third? So he loses 4 seconds with the time bonuses. I picked up 10, he picked up 6. But then we see the gap open up a little bit behind. 32 seconds to come now. And then Pedrero, Williams, Conrad, Groschartner, Mamakin. Still quite a few riders in contention. I mean, this is not huge gaps. We're looking at only over a minute by the time you get to 19th. 2 minutes at 41st. So lots of riders still have a shot at this thing. Viviani And I level on points now. Nice. Somehow got the team competition out of that lead. See just how different that is, at least at the moment, through 4 stages, that we have the team competition lead, when at that last race we were 19th out of 20 by the end of that. So I don't think we're going to hang on to this lead through the final 4 stages, but it just goes to show how that stage victory was made possible. Thank you, teammates. Do appreciate it. Now we're looking at a massive climb here today. It's not a full 30K, but that's awfully close to it. It's certainly more than 20K from here to the finish. 22, 23 maybe. Big climb. We'll go straight to at least that sprint point anyway. 31K left to go. We just caught the breakaway. We have 61 riders in the peloton with those guys caught. And as we approach the sprint point, about to roll through slowly, gently. Actually, nobody interested in it. I should have gone for those points, but I was actually quite tired. This Cat 3 shouldn't have been bad, but the field was flying through. And as a result, damage was done. Peloton has shrunk significantly, and the fatigue is monstrous. The only 3 riders I have left, Molina, Restrepo, Beck, all very, very tired. And actually working at the front right now to try to keep the 14 chasers at bay. I had minor hopes of doing something with these guys that I'm just not going to be able to do. So Restrepo, go ahead and use one there. I can't use anything on anybody else. That's why I'm doing that now. Try to use it early and hope that Restrepo is going to recover some, and it looks like he is.
The riders are taking their foot off the accelerator. Either they're getting a bit hot or they're saving themselves for the final dash.
Or we're coming up on the climb. Now those chasers actually did make it back up to us, so we're back up to 75 as we approach the base. Profile for the climb? Well, it's steep, early. Levels off a little bit, and then just becomes a relentless climb for a good 17, 18 kilometers. Non-stop, right to the finish line. Let's go ahead and check in with the one that matters. The yellow jersey wearer with a 0 race day condition, but with perfect 100% fitness on a fitness peak. That's a nasty draw, by the way. I still end up with an 82 mountain rating and a 73 resistance, but this is not by any means a dominant force. And as it was a longer stage, that stamina is a little bit of a factor. As Gross Schartner gonna begin the attack. Not worried about those guys, and I'm definitely not interested in chasing anything this early on. A rider going solo here is just going to do damage to themselves. I'm not going to get any support from any of those 3 guys. They are way too faded. Wait. Restrepo. We could almost call on him one more time. And he's recovered a little bit here. There you go. Got him covered enough that he's going to try anyway to come back up here. Here comes the real climb, though. The minor flat section is done. We have 15K to go. 15K to go. Restrepo. Yeah, he's just about back up here, where it'll provide protection of some kind. Nobody's attacking right now, so there's no team lead out of any kind from any of the teams. I could just about go 85 and just punish the crap out of these guys. And I'd like to, but at 13.7 kilometers with just a 73 resistance. I'm not quite there just yet. So, Restrepo, protect as long as you can, please. Once he actually gets up here, we might turn this on. Can't get him through. There we go.
But I'd bet on some sort of tactical choice.
Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn this down a ways, and then we're going to pick up the pace. Check that heart rate. Be gentle. Yeah, look what it's doing to the back. Ooh. Sorry, auto. Hang in there. 66 riders. Look at the back end just whittling away. 50 riders. X about to get dropped as well. Restrepo's done. 44 riders. $39 riders. And let's go ahead and sit up for a little bit. I don't need to just attack. I've already thinned the field a bit here.
There's now just 10 kilometers left.
10K to go. Thomas Skent going for it.
Another attack.
I don't need to pursue hard. Just a gentle approach, and I should reel these guys back in quite easy. As we're down to 22 now in the peloton. There we go. Sit up. 20 riders. Gross-Schartner going for it again.
Whoa, that's one attack that's going to leave a good
14 riders.
The riders are going through a very tough portion.
Shockman was trying to attack. Come now, right on my wheel. 13. We're back together. Sit up. $7K to go. It's not a lot of energy for 17K. Gross-Schartner attacking again. Shockman going with him. That's the one I need to respond to. He's the one in second overall. Those guys are digging a lot deeper than I am to do what they're trying to do. Down to 9, chasing 2, so 11. Now it's 3 of us, and I'll sit on. I don't care if those 7 come back at us. 5K to go.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage.
10 riders. Use my gel. When it kicks in, it'll be my turn to attack, because everybody's sitting up right now. Those behind us have a chance to really gain ground quickly. Hasn't kicked in yet. There it goes. And here we go. My turn. Little sprint. There's the separation. Now, we just ride our pace.
He's going for victory.
I'm only 19 seconds clear, so it could still be pretty easy for them to come back at me. But with the gel, 3K to go, 37 seconds. I need to slow down a little bit here. 42 seconds. Gap's opening. 2.5K. I'm going to run out of energy a little early here, though. 1 minute to clear. 108. Still have the energy. So pace is still good. What is my pace right now? Where is that hiding? 15, 16K per hour. 17K per hour. And we're going to start to slow down some. We're out of energy. Minute 42 clear, though. 14K per hour. So we're still keeping up an okay pace here towards the end, but it's a little bit off from where it was. 1K to go. 2-minute gap. There's no way they're coming to get me now. Try to look behind us. And yeah, look at that. Big ol' hefty gap. through the steepest section. This is just pure climbing ability now. Look over our back again real quick, and the gap's closing. It's down to a minute. 58 seconds, 55 seconds. They're coming fast, but they're not going to get me. They're not going to get me. Third stage win.
Really paid off, and their sprinter brings home the bacon. We're waiting for
Pedrero, Kamna, Shockman, Williams, Grossschartner, Biscara, Carrizosa. Here comes the last two for the top 10. It's the only close battle. That's why it's really slowed down there. Stalnov, Franchini. Degent takes 13th. Conrad 14th. Boswell there in 18th. The only other American in the top 20. In fact, you've only got, 4 native English speakers, Williams and Swift. The other two in the top 20. Very diverse group here. A couple Germans, a couple Spanish riders.
Now for the best moments of the day.
"47 seconds clear in the end." They pulled back a lot of time, but I opened up a huge gap, and that's what made that one possible. I would have liked that energy to last a bit longer. I think I went a little too hard after I got clear, but I think that's also what was necessary to get them to blow up in their chase. Otherwise, they would have stayed organized, stayed as a group, and pulled me back in the first place. And then, at that point, I would have been invulnerable. So I'll take what I got out of it, because that's still a pretty healthy win. Now a minute and a half clear of Shockman, Pedrero, just 3 seconds behind him. Kamna just 4 seconds back, so real tight battle for second. And then 2 minutes, and then 3 minutes by 7th place. We're looking at 4 minutes by 11th. So really, in terms of contention, top 5 have some sort of chance left. But that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe. And tune in next time on my road to the record. Bye for now.